There's no doubt you've seen the Swiss cheese plant all over Pinterest, as they're one of the most popular indoor plants going around right now. Their lush green leaves with distinctive holes make a stunning statement in any room, and they can grow to fit any space. Monstera plants prefer a warm climate away from direct sunlight, and they benefit from regular cleaning with a soft, damp cloth. Devil's ivy, also known as golden pothos or pothos, is a fast-growing and forgiving vine, suited to any position in the house. Whether they're potted in hanging baskets or cuttings placed in glass vases, these plants are super low maintenance and absolutely stunning. The leaves are waxy and heart-shaped with coloring dependent on cultivar. Wilcoxia are a mottled white and green. Marble Queen have more of a cream and grayish-green coloring. Neon is a shade of bright, light greeny yellow, and tricolor have green leaves with yellow, light green and cream dappling. They are highly drought-tolerant and don't require regular fertilization. Water devil's ivy deeply once a week and cut back to every other week in winter. Spring and summer is the best time to prune and propagate your plant, placing the cuttings in glass jars of water to encourage rooting. This plant is popular amongst beginner green thumbs, and it's often an office staple thanks to its hardy nature. Massangeana often grows between 1.2 to 1.8 meters tall with stocky stems and long, green leaves featuring light yellow and green stripes running through them. It's a great option if you're looking for a large plant. This plant is best placed in indirect bright light, but it can tolerate low light. You'll only need to water it once a week. However, it's important to note that Dracaena Massangeana is toxic to dogs and cats, so it's not the best option if you have furry friends around the house. Spathiphyllum, commonly known as the peace lily, has long been a popular house plant, especially since NASA featured it in its list of best air purifying options. It has glossy, dark green foliage and stunning white flowers, usually growing between 45 to 65 centimeters tall. These tropical plants thrive in bright, indirect light. It can handle low light, but that may cause it to bloom poorly. A peace lily will usually only need to be watered and misted once a week in warmer months, less often in winter. They hate soggy or wet soil, and they're prone to root rot, so let the plants dry out a bit between waterings. Be sure to wipe down the foliage to prevent dust from building up. Make sure it is kept away from pets or children who may be tempted to chew it, as the plant is poisonous and may cause severe discomfort if ingested. Don't be intimidated by the Bromeliad. Although once regarded as a plant for the advanced gardener, these beautifully colored rosette-forming perennials make for easy, low-maintenance house plants. When indoors, they need a medium to bright light, but not direct sunlight, and do well in shallow pots with fast drainage. You can water the plant by filling the central cup, otherwise known as the tank, of the plant once a week during the warmer months and less during winter. Make sure you flush it on a regular basis to prevent water stagnation. As they are not heavy feeders, you can drop a slow-release fertilizer into the cup of the plant or mix it into the soil once a season. Originating from southern Africa and Asia, another low-maintenance houseplant is the snake plant, otherwise known as mother-in-law's tongue. The name refers to the pointed tips of the leaves, symbolizing the sharp tongue of the mother-in-law. This upright, succulent plant can grow up to 2 meters and is extremely hardy. It takes a lot to kill it, so this is another great option for those who tend to neglect their plants. It should be placed in bright light with some direct sun for several hours a day. It will tolerate shade, however, the plant will take longer to grow. Moderate water is required, with the root ball remaining slightly damp in summer, but drier in winter to avoid rotting. Don't overwater, as the plant would prefer to be too dry than too damp. This stunning plant not only looks great, but it has also been hailed as being almost indestructible and is perfect for those who tend to neglect their plants, as it's drought resistant. Native to Africa, it has deep, green glossy leaves and is able to survive a long period without water. The reason the Zanzibar gem is so hardy is due to its ability to store water in its potato-like tuber. To care for your Zanzibar gem, don't overwater it or sit it in water. In fact, it thrives on neglect and prefers you don't water it too often. Once a month is enough. It's best placed in a bright to light shaded area. However, it will tolerate a shady spot, but will just take longer to grow. Keep it out of direct sunlight as the plant can burn. You can add a slow release fertilizer in spring and repot if you notice the roots starting to bulge. Having a bird's nest fern in your home is an instant conversation starter, thanks to its bright green, ripple-edged fronds. You'll score major cool points with this signature-looking plant, especially if you put it in a hanging planter, as Marino recommends. Because the bird's nest fern thrives in medium indirect light and a humid environment, Marino says, it would do great in a bathroom with a shower, as long as there are windows that receive natural light. Ferns have been shown to filter formaldehyde, xylene, and toluene, so it's not a bad idea to put one in your bathroom. After all, that's where you're likely to use household toxins, like harsh cleaners, hairspray, and nail polish remover that often contain these chemicals. Pet friendly? Yes. This plant isn't just easy to care for, it's also known as a healer, says Vasilkioti. Aloe vera juice has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. So not only can you use this plant to brighten up your home, but you can also use it to heal wounds and different skin conditions. Put your aloe vera plant in a bright, sunny spot, and don't worry about keeping it alive. This guy likes to get its soil very dry before watering, she adds. And even if you don't use aloe vera for its healing properties, you can still reap all its air purification benefits as it removes formaldehyde. Pet friendly? No. With shiny leaves in shades of dark green and burgundy, the rubber plant or rubber fig is on trend when it comes to house plants. It can either stay small in a little pot or be encouraged to grow into a large indoor tree. It's a hardy, temperature-resilient option that likes bright, indirect light with weekly watering in warmer seasons, and in colder seasons it can survive on monthly or fortnightly watering.